This is my first live. I'm just going to be making some candles. So if you're new, my name is Melissa. I'm the owner of Cali Meats NYC, and we're a home fragrance business based out of Lake Worth, Florida. I'm just gonna get started, and if people come in and join, cool. If not, you can watch the replay. All right. Hi. I'm just making candles for Black Friday and really stocking the website. I'm just moving stuff and then I'll get situated and start making candles. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me see if I could see the chat. I'm going to bring you guys closer. Let me situate this. Now you can't see my face. That is worse. That's far worse. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get the camera set up. Okay, that's better. So I'm just making some candles for Black Friday, or well, actually to stock the site, not even necessarily for Black Friday, but to stock the site. These are some testers that I didn't do well, and I'm kind of cleaning them out. So they've been sitting in my freezer for a while, and so I'm just gonna knock them out, knock the wax out with a little thing. This is the tool I use. Let me know what you guys are doing on Saturday. I'm kind of just chilling here. Or where you guys are tuning in from. Do you guys own any businesses? Do you like candles? Holly, can you hear me is one of the most important questions. Finally got one out. Oh, nice. A year of testing. So how has your launch been? So Amber, how did your launch go? What made you start a business? Uh-oh. The comment faded. Your launch was good. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad you sold out. You almost sold out. Wow. Are you doing any markets? Because that is so wonderful. Because that will definitely be something to increase your sales for the winter. Don't mind if you hear me like humming or anything. I'm kind of like in my own world sometimes. Plus, I'm trying to drown out some of the noises from outside. They're doing some construction. Do you have any Black Friday sales going on, Amber? So this year, I had decided to do a pre-Black Friday sale. Last year and the year before, this will be my third Black Friday. Last year and the year before, I only decided to do a Black Friday, Cyber Monday. My trash. Yeah, I decided to do Black Friday, Cyber Monday the first year. And honestly, that first year was horrible. And that's probably because I was really focused on markets. I was also focused on growing my B2B business side of it. So I was doing corporate gifting, things of that nature, and you know, trying to get out that way. Last year, I kind of did a flip flop and focused more on my customer sales than my B2B corporate gifting, and my Black Friday was tremendous. This year, I decided to add some pre-Black Friday sales because that's kind of like the nature of the business right now is like a lot of people, a lot of big businesses. And so what I do is I kind of take note of what big businesses are doing and even a little bit smaller and see what they're doing. And I'm just like, if they're doing it, not that you have to follow suit, but it's kind of like, oh, what are you going to do? So last year I was focused on markets and Black Friday, Cyber Monday. This year I slowed down with my markets. So instead of, because I slowed down in the markets, I said, okay, I'm going to do a pre-Black Friday sale. So this weekend I have 30% off of the site. And my customers know that I only do site-wide sales during Black Friday and our anniversary. That's it. Any other time, it's probably a very small flash sale. And every other time that there's a sale or something, it's because those products are either getting discontinued or they're seasonal. Let me know what you guys are up to this weekend. I'm kind of just making some candles and yeah, making some candles. Tomorrow I'll go live again and pack. Oh, you're welcome. Let's see. These comments fade way too quickly. Yes, marketing is definitely a beast. It is definitely a beast, to say the very, very least. I would say focus on, I mean, you need to focus on a lot of different marketing, but email marketing is where I'm putting my strategy out right now. Email and SMS marketing. So, and I'm kind of leaving social media, not on the back burner, but to help me get that out to my customers. But I would say your email and the SMS is like king right now, especially if you're thinking to run ads. Unless you got big bucks like these corporations, yeah, you don't want it to get lost in the sauce. So I would say your email and SMS is king right now. Let me know if you guys have any questions, or if you just, what are you up to this Saturday? I watch a lot of YouTube, like a ton, and that's probably why I started a YouTube channel, because I just watch a ton of YouTube. Sometimes I watch it, to pass the time, and while I'm doing like tasks like this. So if I wasn't on live, I would probably be watching YouTube on my laptop right now. So these were tester candles, and I didn't like the scent. I didn't even like the cold throw. So I think I had burnt them like once or twice, and then I decided to say, nope, it is not for me. I'm almost out of alcohol. I'll be right back. Any tips to, hi Nikki, any tips to have a good email list? I would say, let's see, how I grew my email list was through markets. So if you're going to a market, I have a QR code, and so either customers or potential customers can scan it. So say if they did not buy at that moment in time, then they can scan it, and it would put them right to my email list so they can subscribe. So it would be no work on my end. Initially, when I started doing markets, I had a paper sheet, and that is such a bad idea, because when people are writing, you can't read every single person's handwriting. And it was horrible, because some of the emails I couldn't read everybody's handwriting. So when I went to input them into my list, my server, like half of them bounced. So I would say get a QR code, and then you can have them scan it. So if they're interested and they're not ready to purchase yet, I would say, sign up for my email list, and you can save such and such on your first purchase on my site. And that's a good way to get that. And then also on Instagram or whatever social media you use. So if you're doing your stories, so put it in your stories, And I don't do this a lot, but I know I need to. Put that in, and then you could say, hey, you know, have you subscribed to my email list? You know, our email list, they get first dibs on things of that nature. So it takes time to grow it, but it's definitely worth it because nobody can take that away from you. Because trust me, I've gotten my social media taken away from me. So, and that is horrible feeling, horrible feeling. Not knowing if you're going to get it back. Because I had my Instagram taken away from me earlier this year, and I wasn't sure if I was even going to get it back. So definitely email and SMS. But those are good ways to help grow it. Also, passing out your business card, don't let that slip by you. I hope that helps, Amber. Oh, you're welcome, Amber. I'm glad I can help. Let me know what you guys are doing this Saturday. Next time I'll have this camera figured out positioning wise. Oh, you're welcome, Amber. Hope you have a great day at work. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, Martini. Okay, that's better. Let me know if that's better or not, because I think it is. You can see my workspace a little bit. What are you guys up to on Saturday? Where are you guys tuning in from? You're cooking, planning, and automating? Same. I was working on emails earlier today, and I said, well, I wanted to go live yesterday on YouTube, but then I didn't. It was because it was my first time. I wasn't too sure on how to do it, and then it said it needed 24 hours. So I said, okay, I'll go live on Saturday. You know how sometimes you're looking for something and you know where you last put it, but you can't find it? Here it is. So I'm really excited. I haven't told anybody yet, but in December, I don't know if you guys know, well, you probably should know about the Black Hair Experience. So that pop-up that's based out of Atlanta, they're coming to Miami, and I'm going to be a vendor there in December. So I'm extremely excited. First off, I've been dying to go to the Black Hair Experience. And I know they had one in Brooklyn, probably sometime last year. And I wanted to go when we lived in Jersey, but that's a trek. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really excited because I love doing pop-ups, especially big ones. And this is a 2-day event. It's December 9th and 10th, Saturday and Sunday. So if you're in the Miami area, check us out. We'll be there. Very, very exciting. Usually, I was telling my husband, I said, it's kind of weird because usually if we were in New York, we would have done Renegade because we do Renegade a lot, or we did Renegade a lot because they do Brooklyn and then they were also in Chelsea. So we did that last year and the year prior. We did the Sisters in Business Expo last year. That was okay. Yaz was there. I actually met Yaz in person there. And that was okay. But we really, really like the big markets. And we haven't done any here yet, so that would be a plus. have to give it a few more minutes, and then it'll be up to my temperature. I'm always afraid it was so Sisters in Business, they have a shop, the sister shop, in Newark, New Jersey, and then also, well, Elizabeth, New Jersey, and then also Atlanta. And they had an expo. They have an expo every single year in Newark and in Atlanta. So Yaz and I, we met at the Sisters in Business Expo there. So they do like a workshop, and they do, so I think one day is, you know, workshop, and then the next day they have vendors and they have speakers. So Yandy was there, and yeah. But it was good attending it, but as a vendor, it was a little slow. You know how sometimes you remember your recipes, or you think you remember your recipes, and then you forget about them? That's where I am. That's why it's always good to have your recipes written down. I have them in my inventory system, so I'm about to head over to my laptop to look at my recipe again. Did you guys have your Black Friday sales yet? Not yet. Are you prepared for your Black Friday? I try not to be last minute, but I feel like every year I'm always last minute. What are you guys doing for the holidays? Any plans for Thanksgiving? Yeah, that's a bad idea. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some Christmas movies too. As soon as I get off here, or finish here, I'm gonna watch some Christmas movies too. I can't wait to see the one with Brandy on Netflix. Martina, you're hosting Thanksgiving this year? Oh my gosh. Bye, Nikki. Thank you for coming in. Martini, my hat's off to you because I've never cooked a full turkey at all. That is not in my wheelhouse. Are you cooking too, or are you just host? Well, no, if you're hosting it, you're cooking too. Are people coming over to help you cook? You're doing it all. God bless you. God bless you. Because someone would have to come over and help me. Oh, you usually cook. Okay. Whew. My hat's off to you because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I am, funny thing is, Thanksgiving used to be my favorite time of year, but now it's not. And that's because a lot of family members who who I was close with have passed away. Who I used to spend Thanksgiving with, my uncle on my mom's side, so my maternal uncle, he hosted Thanksgivings at his place in Dobbs Ferry, New York. So it's a little bit outside of New York City. And we would go there every single year for Thanksgiving. And it was huge, huge Thanksgiving. I would cook all the apple pies. My aunt would make mac and cheese, and my uncle would make all the other things. And it was just a huge kind of like family reunion on my mom's side. But he passed away in 2014. So, and things haven't been the same since. And then my grandmother passed away November 27th in 2017. And ever since then, Thanksgiving's not even my thing anymore. So I'm like, I just kind of like to spend it with my husband and just like to chill. But sometimes, traditions are meant to change. So that happens in life. But yeah, it's not the same anymore. Do you guys clean as you go, or you, because I'm a really big clean person. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. I'm sorry for your loss as well. The crazy thing is my grandma is like the biggest reason why I have a business. She is one of the biggest reasons. I keep her picture up here. You guys can't see it, but I'll bring the camera up. That's her and all of her siblings and her father. So my great grandfather, who I never met, but she owned a business in the Bronx. For 20 years, she owned a convenience store. So it was called the Roundup. And I've heard her tell many of stories. My mom has told me many of stories of her owning her business. My great aunt Mary, she owned a beauty parlor in the Bronx as well. And I come from a big family of entrepreneurs. That's what they did. So when I told my parents that that's what I was doing, they weren't really surprised at all. And hearing all the stories from my grandmother and my mom and my aunts and uncles about the store, it's crazy. Like all the stuff that they had to endure. Unfortunately, having a black-owned woman business in the Bronx in the 60s and 70s, you can only imagine all the things that happened. The place got burnt down a few times. Just one day I really want to write a book about it. But this is like, to me, this is keeping her legacy alive by having a business and making sure that dream of entrepreneurship does not die with her. But yeah. Let's see what you guys are saying. I wish the chat just kind of like stayed up, but it does not. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Martini. Yeah, we come from a long line of resiliency. So I was talking to my cousin the other day about it too. His funny things. He calls me. So my cousin, he's one of my oldest cousins. He called me. He teaches in Brooklyn. Yeah, he teaches in Brooklyn an entrepreneurship class. And he calls me and out of the blue, and he was just like, "Hey, can you talk to my class about entrepreneurship?" It's like, sure. So I talked to him a little bit about entrepreneurship, about where my business had started and where it is now. And then my cousin and I were talking about, the difficulties between, what, our grandmother had to endure. Had to endure while she was in business. And the funny thing is, I made the mistake of saying one day that it was both of my grandparents' businesses, like my grandfather and my grandmother, and she corrected me. She was like, "No, it was my business." I was like, "Okay, Grandma." She was like, "Nope." But yeah. So I'm just doing a small run because I did a lot of candles the other day. But tomorrow I will be going back on live because I actually really like this. And I wasn't sure how many people would show up. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Do it scared. Because, I'm learning. So Nikki, who was on earlier, who had joined the live, Bubble Babes University, I had been tuning in. So I know, Martini, you are on. But for those who do not know, Bubble Babes, if you tune in Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, she goes live, Coffee with Nikki. She will get you all the way together. And it kind of got me out of, it got me out of my shell, and it got me like to the point where I'm not scared, or if I am, I'm going to do it scared anyway. So if you have any hesitation with anything, make sure you tune in. You will learn a whole bunch, and you will be in a room full of people who are very much like-minded. and will help you grow. So make sure you don't stop learning, because that's one of the things I always do. I do not stop learning. No matter what part of the business I'm in, never stop learning. So, I am the type of person that cleans as I go. Are you guys the same way? Oh, let me. It's Bubble Babes University. Let me. So Bubble Babes University. It's BUBBLEBABEZ University. And she will get you all the way together. She was in here earlier, so I don't know if you could see. You're welcome. She's a gem. She is a complete gem. Complete gem. So, let me show you my mishap, right? So, I'm making 3-wick candles, right? Now, I do not have a 3-wick holder. So, I'm trying to use these popsicles sticks with the little holes in there to finagle a proper holding place. So, bear with me. I'm hoping that I can do it without it falling. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna make my 3-wick candle. So this year I decided, instead of making a huge batch of things, especially holiday scents, I am making stuff as I go, because once it gets shipped out to the customer, it's about a week and a half from order to ship out. So by the time they get it, it'll be cured. So. I'm gonna just turn you guys around so you can see what I'm doing. I know there's gonna be quite a bit of glare or something. So right now I'm in inventory, and I'm looking up my recipe. You know what? Sorry. Yeah, tell me about it. I definitely don't want to sit on inventory. That's how I did my fall collection too. And when I tell you I'm so glad I don't have anything for fall sitting and I have to put it on sale, I'm just like, until, my business gets to the point where there's that huge demand, huge, oh gosh, huge demand for the fall or fall candles. Because even this time when a lot of people are ordering, they're ordering my non-seasonal items. So I'm to the point where it's like, do I do, seasonal scents anymore? A lot of my customers really like my signature scents, and that's what they tend to shop now. So I don't know. Edit this. What is that? Okay. Oh, 36. Okay. I'm going to make this one last candle and then I'm going to be done. Okay. Thank you so much for you guys for bearing with me and tuning in. I really love being on this live. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Okay. I'm going to clean up. I hope you guys have a really great day. Oh, you were in the background listening. Oh, thank you. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to get off of here. Thank you so much for being with me for this full hour. And I'll probably come back on tomorrow to pack some orders. All right. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.